All right, sorry about that. Yep, was having a tech problem. I do apologize. I can't believe that it wasn't pushing a button. So I was hitting to go live, but it wasn't allowing me to. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Breakpoint with Coach C. I definitely do apologize. Having a little bit of issues. And believe it or not, Red, I thought it was live. I would hit the button a long, long time ago. So I'm not sure again what was going on. However, we are live now. So welcome back to the Breakpoint. We're here. So check this out, right? So let's redo this. So it's been a great week of bowling. Anthony Simonson winning taking being number one seat for the U.S. Open and finishing number two. Then he follows that up back to back weeks, leading from start to finish in the Illinois event. And the cool part about it is he was the man. And EJ better be on high alert because Simon looks like he wants to make a run at number one. Now, a healthy Simo means trouble for the PBA. Now, is EJ out of it? No. EJ's made 2 TV shows to start the season. Do we think EJ has what it takes to continue his reign? Absolutely. EJ Tackett is the man. I know it. You know it. We know it. What can we say? EJ is always going to be EJ. Now, he had one lane figured out, but the other one, not so much. 2-8-10 is almost impossible to get, but if anybody can get it, it would be him or Simon. So, with that being said, the PBA season is looking actually pretty good. Staying alive. And then Born to Bowl has dropped officially. Bad part is he lost by 7-10, split again. Yep. So check it. Born to Bowl. Born to Bowl by Ben Stiller happened to drop. Featured Kyle Troop, also our boy Cam Crow. So I mean, there's a lot of positives, right? A lot of positives that's going on for bowling right now. Trying to get bowling back into the big picture. And what can we all do? Just keep on being who we are and helping that out. I think that is definitely a positive. And again, man, I love the bowl, and I don't think it can be any better. Now, we also got to see some certain things like EJ using his motor brand, Simo using his, and then the Tour V was also being used. And um, I'm not a big fan of Hammer Tour V. I'm not a fan of a lot of things, but the guys on the Pro Tour are exceptional. We have to give credit where it's due. They're state of the art. Love it, love it, love it. Um, USBC Nationals is open, ladies and gentlemen. USBC Open Championships. Are you ready? There's going to be somebody that wins an Eagle this year. Will that person be you? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Will it be you? We have some people getting ready to go. We have Brunsnick, really, really awesome. Seemed to be really awesome guy. He's going to USBC Open Championships, and Brunsnick will be there here shortly. What's up, B Hop? Brandon in the building, so he'll be there sooner than later. And then we have ZBL. Of course, I did see that he's going to be going to Open Championships, and it's crazy because he'll be there 2 weeks before me. So he'll be there at the beginning of May. I'll be there the 18th and 19th of May. And then I'll also probably run into ZBL up in Minnesota when we're up doing the Open Champion Junior Gold, because I will be going to Junior Gold and all these surrounding events this year. So I'll probably run into ZBL and a lot of other people. When the boys are bowling in, um, one of my boys is bowling in the Open and the Junior Gold, so I'll be there. I might try to get a booth there this year, but we'll see. I videoed myself Saturday. I see I got a few flaws I need to work on. Red, I can tell you this for a fact, and I'm just saying it for a friend. Recording yourself will humble you in a very, very fast way. Your mind tells you you're doing something and you're just not doing it. Your body will humble you. Filming yourself, your body will humble you. Your mind will humble you. And the videotape will just show you. I can tell you, hey, your elbow is coming outside. And you'll say, no, it's not. I feel it. It's in. You watch the film, outside. Your body says that you're doing one thing. It's not. Your mind tricks you. It plays a big, huge, astronomical game on you. And the reality is, as a bowler, consistency is what we're trying to build, right? To do that, how do we do it? Reps, 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 and more reps. That's how we build that consistency. However, again, your mind plays tricks on you. And here's the funny part: you can do something and it feels so right, and it's so wrong. What's up, Billy M? How you doing, my good brother? I'm serious, man. The human body it's insane. The human mind, the brain is insane. I mean, you got to understand the magnitude of what I'm expressing to you guys. Your brain, how it processes things and what it tells you is insane. Remember, your body tells I mean, your brain tells your body, right? And the reality is it's Red. How close were you to what you thought you were? Honest moment. How close do you think you was compared to what the video showed? That's what I want to know. Yeah, like I feel my arm is straight, but the video my elbow is bent. Oh, yep. I'm telling you. I'm Red. I'm telling you. It's a humbling experience. And here's the thing, for everybody that's trying to improve their bowling game, record yourself. Record yourself. I promise you, it's humbling. I promise you, you will be humbled. And here's the thing. Even if you can't take constructive criticism from someone else, as long as you can take it from yourself, you're good. But I promise you, if you're trying to improve your game, record yourself just once. Put the camera right behind you and record it. You'll see everything you need to see. Now, correcting it is a different thing. So you either got to ask someone to help you or send it to me and we can break it down and I can give you the pointers that you need. But whatever it takes. But here's the reality. It's very complicated until it's not. Trust me, I'm on video all the time. It's very humbling to me. I'm like, hey, I roll the ball really well. And then I go and I look and I'm like, oh, man, what was I thinking? And here's the funny part. And this is for everybody. As bowlers, I promise you, you have tendencies that you didn't know you had. For example, if you roll the bowling ball, right, and you put your feet on 10 and you roll it straight at 5, okay? If you stand on 30 and roll it up 20, your mechanics will look different. You'll look different when you're closed. You'll look different when you're open. Like me, for example, I roll the ball so good when I'm past 26. Everything that I do that my feet are right at 26, my mechanics are not the same. Matter of fact, they look rather bad. If you must know the truth, they look pretty hideous. And that's a reality. And that happens for most people. But here's the thing. If I didn't record myself, I wouldn't know. I try to send Discord, but Discord says it's too big. I tried to, no. Send it to me through Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Red, send it to me through Facebook Messenger. It'll let you send it, the whole thing, and you won't have no problem sending it. I love recording myself. Anytime I go practice, I still got to send you some footage. I keep forgetting, coach. Send it to me. You should record. You should love recording yourself because that's how you improve. That's how you improve. And then you use drills to improve that singular thing that you want to improve, right? Because the reality is drills, 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 and drills. Like right now, right? Me, I'm working on rolling the bowling ball. See, I'm 50, right? So I'm a little older. So I don't bend as much as I probably should be bending. But then again, try being 50, right? And so I tend to I got a loft. So I can loft it really, really well. And I can loft it 7 feet. That means it's past the first dots and score. But here's the thing, there's just sometimes I need to roll it. I should actually be rolling it unless I'm trying to get length. You know what I'm saying? I'm making shots more complicated than it should be by lofting, so I need to get myself under control. But again, that's where practice come in, reps, drills. Dang, B Hop, you hit me with the trifecta. By the way, y'all see Doug is the repeat champion. I mean, it's hard to beat 69. Let's be honest here. It's hard to beat 69. Look at that. Brandon said, try being 50, 6'5", 260 with a bad back. Yeah, nope. I'm 50 with a bad everything. Brandon, I'm 50 with a bad everything. Okay. I walked out the bowling alley hip hurting. Myron, who's going to national with me, like, dude, seriously? Now your hip hurt? I'm like, yeah. Out of nowhere, too. Man, you believe that? Too Tall, what up, player, player? You know what we start doing this weekend, Too Tall? We start our national practices this weekend because believe it or not, nationals for us, Too Tall is coming up. It's almost around the corner. So we are officially going to start our practice. I'm going to send out the mass text message tonight or tomorrow morning, actually, and let everybody know meeting Sunday. Let's go. It's time to get it on. Like Mills Lane used to say, let's get it on. Yeah, it's time to start practicing. Time to teach everybody how to break the lanes down together. Everybody stay the course. Nobody fall off. Everybody stay. And if we do that, then everybody should be able to score heavy game 2 and 3. And that's what we're looking to do team wise. And then, so we'll knock that out. You mean scores this week are looking pretty low, Brandon? Or last week? Because last week, there were some really good scores last week. There was a bunch of 57s and up last week. The scores are pretty good. This week, I haven't really looked yet. I don't. I mean, this week started last night, so I mean, this week it can't be. Last week there's some pretty good scores. I mean, Paul made a run at Doug, but he didn't quite get there. I mean, Doug ran away with it, 69 points. Whew. That's 69 points is beast mode. But I keep telling y'all, if you go 9 count, the first first couple, the first 9 and then strike out, that's good for perfect score. Can't wait. Got league sweepers at South Point on Saturday. Then get the Nationals practice grind. When I get back, that's what I'm talking about. You doing the sweeper in South Point, huh? Man, I need to go to South Point do some sweepers. I sent 2 videos on the Facebook, baby. But okay. I'll check them out, Red, and let you know. individuals were high, but team and doubles attainable granted. We won. Wait, Brandon, you went to nationals already? Brandon, you went to nationals already? Oh no, okay, you looked at the leaderboard. Well, I you know what? I haven't even looked, Brandon. What's the high? Do you remember? I'm gonna be practicing on last year's national pattern with my other coach Saturday mornings. I'm gonna try to do sports shot practice with PHO on Wednesday morning. Okay, that's good. I like that. I like that. I like that. Too tall. I do have one question for you. Is your coach a high rev rate player? That's a question for you. Is your coach a high rev rate player? There's a reason why I'm asking. Because if he is, that's a good thing. If he's not, it can become a bad thing. But no, you'll be fine because all you gotta do is just stay the course and everything will work itself out. The reason why I'm asking is because remember, I'm a high rev rate, Tayshawn's a high rev rate. Who else? A Train is also a high rev rate. Who else? JoJo's a fairly decent rev rate too. So rev rate can make a difference in how the lanes are, how fast they burn up. But it's fine because we're all be there helping each other though, so it'll be fine. I don't remember. I hadn't looked until a buddy was telling me to look how low. High in the upper division was a seven something. Well, here's the thing though. It's only like a week or two old. You know what I'm saying, Brandon? So we got time. He's a regional PBA 50 guy. Not much more revs than well, okay. PBA 50 is good. I mean, but they tend to fall off. It depends on how old he is in his 50. 50. He was teaching me hand position to deal with the burn. That's fair. When it burned for me, I just moved left. Hey, Brandon, a lot of people is anticipating USBC Open Championships being easier this year than all years in the past because they think that because there's no urethane that it's going to be easier. I don't know why people are thinking that, but that's their thinking since. But here's the deal, though: you can still use like the 78 hardness, so urethane still urethane. But here's the thing, though: you can still use the 78 hardness balls, so they are still urethane. They may not be the old urethane, but they still do what urethane does. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding why they think the lanes would be easier because 78U is still like over there, right over there. I got the new purple hammer, the new 78 purple hammer. If I use that, it's still gonna muck the lanes up. I mean, it still is, no matter how we twist it, turn it, cut it. Now, it may not do everything that the purple hammer regularly does, but I mean, now I am curious to see how it's going to work though, because it's got a stronger core, so it's going to tumble early, and I'm very curious to see what it's going to look like on a fresh sports pattern. I really am. My question is it going to look better in Shadow Tank? Because if it do, then we in talk. We talking. We having this conversation. If it don't, well, then it is what I expected. Remember, I got Jordan that's going to throw the DV8, and then the GB5 hybrid is going to be done by A Train. So I was off topic, but I'm sorry. I just had to get at you. I don't go to the end of June, so y'all can give me the down low. What kind of fairness is that, Brandon? I mean, what kind of fair? Brandon, listen, it's like bowling on ice skates. Move left is my usual move too, but sometimes I run out of room at the bar return because of my four-right drift. I want to work out my drift down after nationals. Hmm. So something's got to be true here. If you're running out of space going left, either A, you're a really, really big reverberator, B, your ball speed is really, really slow. Which one is true? Too tall. Brandon going in June, and he wants the skinny. Ain't that something, Brandon? How you gonna try to help us? How you want us to help you beat us? And you a lefty, so that's cheating already. Cheat code. Next, you'll tell me you're gonna turn to two hands. Then you'll be a two-handed lefty. Cheat code. I see your boy Conley up here, house shot killer. Cheat code. Brandon, I keep trying to get your boy Conley to come on these sports shots with me. He don't want none of that smoke though. I keep trying to get him to come get this smoke. He don't want it. Do remember what I said earlier? Ain't no two handed here. Yeah, I know. Did I see what he did over the weekend? No, what did he do over the weekend? I seen him Sunday, but he bowled twice on Sunday, but I wasn't there. I mean, one of those he bowled with Doug. The other one he bowled with. Hell, I don't remember who he bowled with. Front nine Greek church. Huh. So basically, he got slow. Yeah, Conley been killing that house shot, man. He has. He been doing a good job. But one thing remains true: a sports shot will show you your flaws. Brendan, I keep telling them the big money on a sports shot. Wait, is he going to Open Championship with you guys? He said he's going with a group from Texas. I just don't remember what group he said he was going with. But yeah, he out here doing his thing. No, I'll go with a group from Austin. I'm sure he's going with this boys from Houston. Yeah, yeah, that's what we going with. Yeah, last year he bowled with us, but and it's crazy though because you would think that he's gonna go down there to bowl nationals, right? And I think a lot of people do this. Like all these other groups that go from up here, they don't practice on it either. They don't even see it. They won't see a sport shot until they get there. And then they'll get there and they'll complain the lanes are bad and all this. No, it's a sport shot, you idiot. Remember, I even built the sport shot league for them and they wouldn't do that either. I'm excited to throw the new pitch black though. Sport shots, man, I'm looking forward to that. A 78 hardness pitch black. Ladies and gentlemen, count me in. Okay? Count me in until they say we can't use that anymore either. Then again, they're going to tell us we can't use a spare ball anymore too in a couple weeks. The PBA is going to get spare balls, man, after the U.S. Open. So, Purple Hammer, 78 Purple Hammer. What do you guys think? Talk to me before I do this review, which I should have it done it hopefully by Thursday. And Red, I'm gonna have that video done for you too. As soon as I can get in there, I'm gonna get them both done. So my question to you guys is this: what do we think? What do we think about it? What do we think about them banning urethane, right? And banning slow absorbing balls, but yet they keep making 78 balls. And here's a question, another question for you guys: how long do you think it's going to be before they decide to ban them all? To ban the 78 hardness too? Because like my question is, and let's keep, and I'm just asking for a friend is, if you ban, if why ban urethane but don't ban 78 hardness? I don't. I'm. Does anybody understand that? Because I don't understand it. I doubt I'll ever go back to Purple Hammer now. That have a short pin onyx. That's a fair assessment. They say short pin roll out just well. But no, think about that, guys. Why do okay? So a ball. So I understand the soft shell on the Purple Hammer made it awesome. However, 78 hardness urethane is still urethane. Is going to be a never-ending chase. They'll ban 78 balls. Companies have built a new version. I'm looking forward to the pitchback review too. I probably need to get a urethane or urethane like bowling ball that I'm going to be getting on a sport shot now, but I don't know what to get first. Again, too tall. This is a question for everybody. How long will the 78 hardness bowling balls be able to be used? That right there, too tall, is the golden question. How long? If you buy two and they ban it, then you're just stuck. Because think about it. You're not using the 78 hardness bowling ball in league. So the only way to get the ball is to do what? If you're bowling in sport tournaments, right? So my question again is, how long before they ban them? And will this be the only year that 78 hardness bowling balls are allowed in US Open, Masters, and Open Championship? They will go through the end of this year and ban for 27. The two leagues I'm starting in are unsanctioned, so I can roll whenever I want. No, I get that too tall, but that wasn't how I was saying it though. Unless you're in a sports shot league, a regular house league, you're not going to throw a 78 hardness or a shadow tank. At least I would hope you wouldn't. So if you're going to get them for sports shots, my question is how long before they ban the 78 hardness balls from the Open Championship, US Open, and USBC Open Championships? I know guys that got 3 tanks, or I know another guy that got 3 black hammers just for nationals, right? Just for Open Championships. So if they ban it for 27, and that's the only reason why they bought them. They don't bowl in regionals or anything like that. So the only reason they bought them is for Open Championships. So if they ban them, then they're just out of money. You get what I'm saying? Who, or do you guys think that they won't ban the 78 hardness bowling balls? Because the way I see it, that's the only thing they got left to do. Because from what I was told, and from some of the things I read, Junior Gold will be officially, they won't be able to be used in Junior Gold either. I don't know about future bans, and I don't care since Bad Bad Bowling Team don't use your thing. No, we're not. Sorry, I had to yell at the dog. He's in there acting stupid. One of the kids must be coming home because he's barking because he don't bark at nobody else. So listen. So too tall. That is 100% fact. We're not using them. We're using solids. So there won't be no urethane in for us. But too tall. Listen though, when I'm in a sports shot tournament though, I like to use your thing. I'm just looking for something that can help me learn to play sport patterns in non-section league. But here's the thing though, too tall. I need you to listen to what I'm saying. You're gonna be in a non-sanction league, right? Too tall. Not. I'm just saying this for a friend. You're gonna be in a non-sanction league, right? Too tall, and you're gonna start playing wolf pattern, and you're gonna start playing viper pattern and scorpion pattern, and you're gonna realize that you can throw a urethane up 5, 6, 7, right? And you can score your butt off, right? Are you with me? You tracking me? You tracking me, Steve? What up? You tracking what I'm saying? You good where I'm going? And then you're gonna get ready to go to a tournament, right? Right, too tall, and you're gonna be like, man, I can average it 230 with these balls. And then you're gonna be like, wait a minute, I can't go to the tournament with these balls. So now you got to figure out what solid is going to get you the reaction in which you were looking for because you can't throw the 78 hardness or urethane. Now you get where I'm going with this. So here's what I'm trying to say, too tall. If they plan on banning the 78 hardness bowling balls, which I see them doing, I'm just sorry, I just cannot, I just see it. Then using them to practice in a league to learn how to do what you need to do becomes something that you don't want to do, because then you're using something that you just can't get the same shape or read or reaction with. Do you understand what I'm saying, too tall? And do everybody else understand what I'm saying? Now, if we know that this is what they're going to do, then you can use a short pin Onyx or a short pin Ion Max or a 3.5 inch pin Ion Max is going to roll out and stand up early, which makes it super duper controllable. Then you got options, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. Then you got options. They need to quit changing the hardness rule. Either ban urethane, period, or move on. I'm with you, Brandon. I'm with you. Forget urethane, too tall. Get a strong, solid. and short pin it. It's like urethane on roids. Yeah, a short pin is, but Brandon, you got to have the right ball and you got to be the right person. You got to match up with it. Well, Larry in the building, everybody. What's up, Larry? I hear you, coach. I'm a long way from competing on the sports shot, and I find with using the cheat code is not getting frustrated and go back to the house one problem at a time. Okay, so listen, too tall. I'm gonna tell you the secret to the sports shot. Now, too tall. I'm gonna offer you a mission, and it's your job to decide whether or not you accept it. But whether you choose to accept this mission or not, too tall, what I'm about to tell you will burn up in 60 seconds. If you want to be good on the sports shot, too tall, do the opposite of your instincts. Opposite of your instincts. If your instincts say, hey, I need to move left, move right. If your instincts say, I need to roll it, loft it. If your instincts say loft it, roll it. I'm just telling you, do the opposite. You're trained on a sports shot to think, on a house shot to think that way. On a sports shot, it is the opposite. On a sports shot, on a 1-to-1 pattern, 1-to-2 pattern, it is flatter in the middle, which means the ball is going to read the lane and shape in the middle of the lane faster, quicker, and all the oil's on the outside of the lane, right? So again, do the opposite. Sometimes, even on a 44-foot pattern, you can throw the outside of the lane with enough surface on the ball, with enough hand in it. Again, 60 seconds. This will self-destruct. Now you have it, too tall. If you want the mission, it's up to you. If you're worried about urethane ban, do like the pros did, throw plastic. Oh, I'm not worried about it. What I'm saying is for individuals who are purchasing it, they have to purchase it with the thought that hey, this can be banned. Like Tutal, for example, he's going to go on some sports shots. He's going to use urethane to learn how to play it, right? So the reality is what I'm saying is understand that when you go to purchase it, there is a chance that you may not have it anymore. That's all I'm saying. I heard that when I watched the Friday Live, challenge accepted. But we're talking about urethane equipment. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Urethane equipment. I That's why I said if you're gonna practice on the sport, I would start practicing using other things. But here's the thing though, and this is some crazy work, right? So say you're gonna play a 44-foot pattern, right? Now, rule of thumb says that your breakpoint rule 31, you should be playing 13. So for me, 13 doesn't work. For me, throwing it up 5, 6, 7 works. Or I can throw it at 1, 2, 3 and throw a pearl. It just depends on you and what you're comfortable throwing and what the lanes will give you. There was a reason the motive of sin was backordered for 2 months. It can just do just about the same thing as your thing. Don't overthink this. I'm considering that too, Steve. I have a Hammer X and some 360 pads. Why not try the 4 junior ball? Hey, no, that's what I'm saying. That works too. But here's the thing, don't be afraid to try some stuff. Bowling on a 47-foot pattern tomorrow. I usually play the outside with the big asymmetrical with some surface. So what are you playing on? It sounds like PBA Shark or Badger, 47 feet. But yeah, I would play it outside too. I play it outside. Believe it or not, 47 feet outside. I'm gonna use the Apex Jackal, man. I'm gonna drop the Apex Jackal on them like blah, 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 look at it, blah. Apex Jackal time. You don't know, you better ask somebody. But you gotta have 10-foot rev rate too. Yeah, that two-handed rev rate's a killer. But yeah, no, on some real business, yeah. Rev rate's a big deal, man. But here's the thing though, Brandon. Sometimes you don't need a rev rate to get the ball to work the way you want it to. Yeah, sometimes you can, if your ball speed is, if you can control your ball speed for 14 mile an hour with a 250 rev rate, you can still play that 47 feet on the outside. Just let it roll. 500 surface on it. But I also have low ball speed too. So maybe no, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. With slower ball speed by 450 rev, 350, 250 rev rate, and you in the money, man. Stroke that sucker right up the boundary and let it just. I'm saying with plastic, like Steve was saying. No, hey, no, that's true. I got an ascend, and mine hooked, but not very much. If the lanes were burned, that's a ball that I would throw. For sure, for sure. The ball's wicked. I just don't have an ascend color that is eye friendly to me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have it eye friendly. I just don't have one that catches this, all this. You know what I'm saying? Where that at? Yo, you listen, man. At my age, I'm starting to lose things. I'm starting to lose some things. This sin isn't plastic, it's pearl. Yes, it is. Yep, it is. And mine hooks about this far. What are you talking about? What is this? Let me see. What video is this? I don't even know what ball this is. Oh. Yo, somebody just sent a message on a bowling ball. Oh, wow. That's my plastic ball from back in the day. Somebody just messaged on my plastic ball from back in the day. Sorry, guys. This is YouTube related. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. That's why every motor bowler in the U.S. Open was throwing the ascend line. They knew. Yep. But they also didn't win. Hmm. Now, listen. Let's just be honest here. Motive is just the truth. And yes, I know EJ throws it because EJ is the best bowler in the world, but motive is serious work. I mean, motive is serious work. Yo, y'all want to know what I did yesterday? Day before yesterday? I went to practice, right? And I took the EJ Jackal with me. Man, I can spin that ball like my favorite CD, baby. I can. Just got to be way left to throw it. But yeah, no. Motive serious work. Motive serious business. I mean, hell, they so serious. I almost feel like I work for them, but I don't. But I mean, motive is serious business, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love motive. I mean, you got guys like Doug who like I ain't throwing motive. Give me anything but motive, but he don't know what he missing. I put a little bit of surface on my asymmetrical bowling ball because I drilled with the unique drilling. My PSO put 2 by 6 by 1 layout. Once the second game come, I go to my benchmark ball. 2 by 6 by 1. 6-inch pen, huh? Billy M, aren't you either two-handed or two-finger? Which one are you? Billy M, you're two-finger or two-handed, right? One or the other. Graham, I think on the PBA side, they I don't know. On the PBA side, I really don't know. They march their own beat. But what I can tell you, Mr. Graham, and welcome back, Mr. Graham, Graham in the building. What I can tell you, Graham, is the only reason why I believe the USBC is going to ban 78 hardness is because it's not going to be allowed at junior gold next year. That's the only reason. So this year they can use it just for qualifying, but they can't use it after match play. But after this year, I'm going to say that you ain't using it no more. That's what I'm going to say. If you have a purple hammer, do you need it? A 78U? To me, it's a money grab because they may ban. Um, Larry, I think it could be. I really sincerely think that USBC is going to end up banning 78 hardness. I really do think so. Here's the question I got: have they tested the 78 hardness after like 50 games on it to see if it stays 78? Just curious, asking for a friend. But I'm preparing for life after urethane anyway. So just in case, I was shocked how quick EJ fell apart yesterday. Just shows pros make bad decisions as well. Yeah, do. I do not roll motive good at all. I've tried. It just doesn't like me. So you're saying that there's not no motive balls you match up with, Steve? None at all? See, I know you're a two-handed. That 6.5-inch pin. That explains it. That explains it. My pap is 6 1/8 over, half down, no thumb. Okay, but Billy, this 6-inch pin explains to me. So that DB8, the new DB8, the double maker or the double trouble or whatever it's called, Jordan, my son is going to be doing the bar review on that. I'll be narrating it. He'll be bowling, and I put a 6 1/4 inch pin on it for him. And you guys will see him. He has a really big rev rate, and I put a 6 1/4 inch pin on him. EJ, instead of sticking to his guns, took bad advice. Don't become a middle midget. Yo, EJ's a beast, man. It happens. Oh, I can't believe that USBC will ban it all around. I think no, that's what I'm saying, Graham. I think that they're going to ban it all around. I think they're going to ban 78 hardness. I think all of it. Only because if you go look at the junior gold thing, Graham, it specifies in there you can not use it in match play. And I think that I think that because it was so sudden at the beginning of this year, they didn't want all them kids to be without. So I think they're giving them now, and then as soon as junior goes over, they're gonna make the announcement like, no more. Watch. The Maxtra Hybrid is my only motor ball now. It's funny, that's the only motor ball I really don't rock with. Yeah, it was pretty bad on EJ's part. I was super confused on why he did that. Kind of seemed like he threw the match. You know what, Graham? I don't think EJ has it in him to throw a match. I think EJ would try to beat you in a chew gum contest. I just don't see that in him. I, he's a dog. I just think he just made a bad decision. Steve, you'd be more than just the original G if if you threw motive. Huh? Graham, what would be your recommendation for urethane or urethane like bowling ball for a decent house bowler that wants to try an unsanctioned sports league? Dang, too tall, I just told you. Short pin. Well, wait a minute. Time out. Too tall. You can throw a urethane like. Because here's the deal. Regular tournaments that are sport ain't gonna ban them. At least I don't think all of them will. And then I mean, unless you're gonna be bowling in the US Open or something. Now, Open Championship wise, it might hinder you a little bit. I really throw the RST Hyperdrive Pearl well, and then some B7s. Really like the new Piranha. It really shows me little things I like. Okay. See, that's the kicker. I throw a lot of things, but I'm starting to get a feel for what I do and don't like. But that's see the problem for me is I throw so many things that I don't build a relationship with any one piece, and that can become complicating. Like, okay, how many of you guys, and just put a one in the chat so you ain't got to put that long, but how many of you guys got a ball that you trust? A ball that you absolutely trust? Like if you need 9 count or a strike, you would go to this ball if it was for some money. Ball you trust. How many of you guys got one of those? Just two of you, huh? Out of all the people in here, just okay, three. Quiet guy, what up? You know who don't have a ball that they trust? You know who don't have a go-to ball? Me. I do not have a go-to ball. Steve put four. Isn't that an odd thing? Keon, what up, Playboy? Hey, look, he put a two. Isn't that odd that I do not have a ball that I trust? I do not have a go-to ball. I'll go short pin something like a concept. If you do throw urethane, the new pitch black or the black hammer works good on a short pattern. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on that pitch black. That's gonna be love right there. Rule number 5: show no love. Who knows what that's from? Anybody? Rule number 5: show no love. Love gets you killed. See, for me, I don't care if they ban urethane or not. I can go to work with or without it. And Graham, this is fun. This funny work. Ion Max with a 3.5 inch pin stands up super early, super controllable, rolls out, gets through the pins well. I didn't even need a short pin for that. I just made a max roll, and it checks up and stands up so soon that I mean it's just wonderful. Crazy work is when I'm throwing it, it's on the sport shot, so I can put all my hand into it, and it just stands up about 30 feet, flexes, gets through the pins. And because at 3.5 inch pin is so strong, it reads right now. You know what I'm saying? It reads right now, burns up all that juice. I never use urethane balls. I bought a sports shot pattern that's why I don't know where to start. Start with what you already have. Too tall. Don't buy anything. Start with what you have. I promise you, you won't regret it. Start with what you have, put a little bit of surface, and you'll be just fine. I'm telling you, what you got, put a little bit of surface, and look at the math. Don't be afraid to drop a 360 on it and figure it out. You'll be just fine. Now, last Tuesday and Wednesday stunk. The joint up. No one was giving me any love. I got coach's recommendation 2 or 3 ion maxes. No, hey, listen, no. That's something that I do. But too tall, you got to understand something. You got to ask yourself why this coach use. Can anybody tell me why I like the ion maxes? Anybody? My biggest solid right now is there. Oh my goodness, too tall. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's it. That's all you need right there. That's all you need. Jugga, 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 jugga. The train is all you need. That's all you need. The Raptor Rain, bro. Put some service on that thing. Let it work. Let it work. In practice too. Like go 1,000. Throw it. If it don't work, go 500. If you got to go past 500 too tall, then something wrong. Okay, something wrong. Hey, you ever watch Stripes with Bill Murray? There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong. There it is. There it is. I have been such a pee brain that I had to get Coach C's targeting system. No, you got the targeting system because you smart. That's why, because you smart, you got to get a rig. See, you smart. And what's even smarter is when you operate in a rig, everybody, yo, check this out. Let me drop some knowledge on y'all. Hold on a second. Look at what I got here. Y'all see this? Do you see this? This is the new targeting system right here. That's right. You're seeing it first right now. This is the new targeting system. This targeting system moves. That's right. It moves. You have a remote control. You haven't put this out on the lane. You use the remote to move it. This baby moves. We're going to open up the pre-order here shortly. Just letting everybody know. This is it. This is the finished product. So check this out. Here's the coolest part, right? So on the back right here, well, it's on the front right here, there's a switch for on and off. That's right. That's right. There's a switch right there for on and off underneath the flag. You with me? So you turn it off and on through the flag. Look, these adjust right there to be able to take your flag off and on. I'm telling you, fellas, we're about to put this on a thing for pre-order. And we're not going to open up the floodgates right away. We're just going to do a pre-order, a tentative soft pre-order to see what's going to be out there. But this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is it. This is it. Like I said, and with a remote control, so when you go to your center, right? And I'm gonna have a video out shortly. When I get to the center, I'm gonna record this video too because we're gonna talk about it because this will be everywhere. So when they put it out there for you, a lot of bowling centers don't like because you gotta go out there to navigate it. You gotta go out there to do this or that. Nope. It goes out there, the remote control, boop, boop, boop. It does everything for you. And here's the best part. Say you want 2 of these, you can get them. And say you're practicing with somebody who's left-handed and you're right-handed, you can put 2 of them on there and the remotes won't intersect with each other. So you can be moving one for the righty, one for the lefty. So if you're coaching and stuff like that, perfect system for you. Perfect system for you. And here's the thing. You can put it down 50 feet, 60 feet down there right in front of the pins if you want for your breakpoint. I hope you wouldn't put it 60 because that's remote control work just fine no matter where you're at on the whole lane. All good in the hood. See? I'm telling you. We make things better. That's right. That's right. And I will let everybody know. I got to talk to the engineer to make sure that we're a green light. And then we're going to be putting a soft tentative sell out there to where we're going to open up the floodgates. Just a short sale. I'll talk to Sean. I'll hit him up, figure out what date we want to do that. And listen, here's a bonus. I'm going to let you guys know first. So you guys will be the first opportunity to get one. You guys will be the first. And then that's it. You guys will be the first ones, and then we'll open it up for everybody else. But we just want to see how it's gonna go. We just want to get into a rhythm of executing the shipping and making sure everything's a go. And yes, Brandon, I seen what you said about the champ. Where did I go? Where did Brandon say? There it is. Okay, hold on. Just have to be being comfortable throwing the last few weeks. Could be 4 leagues a week. It's burning me out. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's a lot of bowling, bro. New targeting system plus Coach C's first championship belt. Brandon, I'm working that out. I'm working that out. Boy, I'm working that out. But here's the thing, though. I'm trying to figure out. So I'm gonna get a championship belt because I'm gonna change my whole setup a little bit, and the championship belt will be up there, and our light will be up there. I'm just, man, I'm telling you, things are about to change. But I gotta figure out a mechanism. So you guys got championship shirts, but is that gonna be good for next season? We got to do something else. Matter of fact, but here's the problem: the season's 33 weeks. 33 weeks of belts. Y'all trying to break me? Y'all trying to put me in a po cave? I mean, I'm trying to live. I got kids. I want to allow a wrong-handed bowler on my team. LOL. Sorry, Revs. Ouch. LOL. Cold, Steve. Yeah. Only 99. LOL. Let's go. Actually, the rig is not 99, Larry. It's not. This new motion rig with the remote come with batteries. And here's the thing, you can even use the lithium rechargeable batteries in it if you like. All of it is acceptable. But we're going to send it with batteries. And it's not 99, Larry. All due respect. It's 89.99 is the price. So no, it isn't 99. It's only 89.99. But think about the value that you're getting. That's what you got to understand. The value that you're getting. Now, kissing up. I keep hearing how he's going to take the belt, but haven't seen it. Listen, all right. Well, I mean, Doug got it back to back. I mean, I don't think Doug gonna hold it like your boy Paulie. Paulie was a 7-piecer. He had over a 6-pack. He had a whole 7-bagger. I hear you, Graham. But again, ball for you can still who you know what ball for the short pattern? It's called the next. Prime Rage Evolution. It's the bank. How about the next? The next on the short pattern. That next is awesome. It is. I figured that out the hard way. The next is good. I got mad and threw it one time. Was like, oh wow, what did I just see? And then boom, it's a banger. Do the first 5 orders. Get a free container of power. Brandon's stupid. Do the first 5 orders. Oh man. Yeah, the first 5 orders you get a free swag ball. How about that? You order 5 and you get a free swag ball. Larry said the next on sale. It is. I'm telling y'all, do not sleep on the next. That ball is crazy good. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with that ball. I can't see it, but it tends to work. It's like a homing beacon for the pins. Real talk, that ball fire. What's that old saying? If you don't know, you better ask somebody. That ball fire, dude. So none of y'all knew what that was from. What kind of crowd is this? What kind of crowd is this? You guys are supposed to be the best movie connoisseurs in the game. And then I asked an easy question. Rule number 5: show no love, love gets you killed. None of y'all know what that is from? None of you? Larry, can you please help these young people out? Now, all due respect, I do excuse everybody from Ohio because, you guys are too distracted by Sarah Bowles. I get it. Anyway, back to the regular schedule programming. Um, um, man, it's a hard crowd today. Too tall. If I was gonna bowl in a short tomorrow, I would look at what the 78U look like. Can throw the new. I'll look at the black hammer, the concept. Short pattern concept hooks too much. Graham, what you think about what I just said? The concept on a short hooks too much. Wait a minute. Wait. Graham, wait a minute. Too tall rev rate, if I'm correct, too tall, your rev rate is what, about 300? 250? So, Graham, his window of opportunity with bowling ball is a lot bigger, a lot greater than yours and mine. He can play straighter. When we can't even walk straight, he can play straight. So when it comes to ball choice for him, Graham, it's a little different. There you go, Brandon. Thank you so much. I'm getting the Nebula bowling ball drill tomorrow. Good choice. Mine's around here somewhere. I think I lost it. Man down, out 6. Nebula down, out 6. I had 2 of them. I know one of them ain't here, but the other one is somewhere. I think it's. I don't know. I gotta get stuff out of these boxes. I got some ball things to get them out the thing. He said Google makes everyone seem smart. Oh wow, Brandon, really? That's dirty work. That's dirty work. That's dirty work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Graham. He's got Graham. He's got as many options as there's bowling balls. Just being honest with you, and I'm not saying that being a douche. I'm not saying it being disrespectful in any way. I'm saying when you're able to maximize your production, you use everything available. His sky is his limit. On a short pattern, he can go big engine. He can go hell on a short pattern. He can use that rafter. All he's got to do is put a lot of surface on it. He can throw that rafter. Graham, tell him he can throw that rafter at 500, mid to high 300 rev rate. See, told you. He can throw. Yeah, man, listen. He could take that rafter rain he got and put 500 on it and throw that sucker 10 to 5 and smash the pocket with that all day long. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me be able to throw the ball 300 rev rate. I'm telling you right now, man, if I was able to throw with 300 rev rate and throw straighter, I'd be the greatest thing since Wonder Bread. Hey, Graham, you remember Jeff Goldblum in the very first Jurassic Park? Remember when they were in there and he was looking at the little dinosaur? He was like, they took the time to wonder if they could, but did they wonder if they should? That's how I feel about my rev rate right now. All I cared about was I got to get my rev rate higher. I got to get my rev rate higher. I got to be able to go out there and compete with the PBA boys. You know how stupid I sound right now? I'm 50 years old. My body felt like I was hit by a Mack truck. And guess what? The PBA 50s ain't throwing it 490 rev rate. But look at me. I'm old, I'm wounded, I'm broke down, and my rev rate is way too high. And I love every minute of it. The concept can hook too much depending on the layout. Short pin with surface is perfect off of your thing. It's not bad. It's not bad. But here's the thing though, Graham. A short pin concept with surface with not a very high rev rate equals straightish. Next on sale because it stinks. Yeah, that rafter would likely go nuts. That rafter would be outstanding, bro. What hey, you throwing it 325, 350 rev rate, 17 mile an hour with 500 surface, it'll read the front part of the lane. It'll blow up that energy. It'll be slow and roundy to the pocket. Come on. What? I'm emotional damage. I'm done. That is Mr. Curtis Jackson. Get rich or die trying, 50 Cent. I really like the way the Bionic look. Yeah, it's hype. It's hype. LOL. That's what Coach said about the yo-yo. It's not a question if you could. It's a question if you should. It is. It is. Oh my God, it is. It's so a choice. It's like Red right now trying to get his yo-yo together. Red, listen, it is. It's a really conscious choice. Now, it's your choice. Am I going to be that guy to be like, don't do it? Don't. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to get more reps, get them. All I'm telling you is understand it with more revs. Oh my God, I'm about to say some stuff that I would never say and never thought I would say. With more power becomes more responsibility. Well, with more revs, you gotta understand it. It's going to hook more. It's going to read more. It's going to hook more, which means you're gonna have to learn how to play left. Some people think going left is like the nosebleed bleachers, where you go up so high you get a nosebleed. That's what they think moving left is. I had Myron tell me today, man, I'm all the way left. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I was all the way left. I said, Myron, how left were you? He was like, I was at the last dot. I'm like, Myron, at Park Lanes, the last dot is 30. He was like, yup, I was all the way left. Can y'all believe he said that to me? I'm all the way left. Where at? The last dot. Myron, that's 30. Yup, I was all the way left. As far as I can go. Right. I'm going to be throwing the Gremlin Tour X this week. That's not bad. Well, the Bionic got to be a ball of the year at this point. Man, you crazy as hell. Graham, you crazy as hell. Guys, we're going to start a donation basket. I'm going to need y'all to contribute so we can check Graham into an institution to get him checked, because he just said the Bionic is ball of the year. No, it's not. Now, to Graham, it might be, but to us lower people, nope. I'm trying to settle in where I'm at. Just get consistent, then learn adjustments. But there you go. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. That's how it's supposed to be. I can always get more revs, but I tend to lose control and prefer the control. Well, here's the thing. With reps, you can learn to control higher revs. It's just like learning to control lower revs. It's all the same. I tried throwing my outer limits this past week, 4 frames in a fresh house shot. Went back to the bag. I will only use it now on a sports shot. It was crazy Brooklyn. Nope. I'm trying to find a good lower end piece, mid late slot in the bag, because I don't really have anything like that. I was thinking maybe the Nebula or the Phase 2 Pearl. The next factor, but I don't know. Well, here's the problem, Billy M, that you're gonna run into as a two-hander. You know what, Billy M? Let me ask you this: what is your ball speed? Because you've yet to throw me a video. So, what is your ball speed? I need that because I imagine with the way that you said you threw the ball, because I remember most things, your rev rate is about 425 to 500, somewhere around there, as a two-hander with no thumb in it. And if your ball speed is anywhere under 17 miles per hour, then the phase two pearl and the phase two pearl would not work. It's too strong. But the nebula, if you put like a 6 1/4 pin on it, might be perfect. LOL. Well, I got 3 titles now. What else does? Listen, Graham, I don't give a damn if you're EJ Tackett. The Bionic is not ball of the year. I would take the Ion Max Pearl over the Bionic. It's to me, it's a more versatile piece. What else? What else? Hold on, wait. I'm serious as a heart attack. The Bionic. Mm-mm. Nope. I can't. That's crazy work, Graham. Normally we only close on bowling balls sometimes. I would put if I had to stack. I said, coach, not me. Okay, if I had to rank, okay, so right now we're gonna do something a little special. You guys know I do not rank bowling balls. I do not. Generally, I don't. But if I had to rank bowling balls so far this year, this is how it would go. When did that come out? This is how it would go for me. I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to type these in so you guys know, and then I'm going to pin it. Ball number 5. Ball number 5. Gremlin Tour X. So far this year. Ball number 4. Vengeance. Ball number 3. And you know I never do this, but I'm doing it right now today. Super Sport. Ball number 2. Evoke Mayhem. Ball number 1. Ion Max Pearl. And I know some of you guys are like, that's only because Coach C likes it. No, it's not just because it's an Ion. It's just absolutely outstanding. He sounds like me. For all the way to 35. Even talk to me about let's see. Gotta fix my drift after nationals. You know what? You can fix your drift right now, Too Tall, and your bowling quasi coach should be able to help you with that. The only reason why you're drifting and is because your alignment's off. It's either too close or too far away. Tell him, Graham, your alignment's off. That's why you're drifting. You fix your alignment, you fix your drift. It's that simple. Tell him, Graham. It's really that simple. It's a fact. It's a fact of the facts. Ball speed is around 15 miles an hour. See, there it is. That's it. Phase 2 is too strong for you to use it when you want to. The Nebula might be a little strong, but if you put the Nebula is definitely a lot cleaner than P2. If you put 6-inch pin, 6.25-inch pin on it, you know that Nebula, you make that bad boy 60 by 6.25 by 30 or 40, about 35, 40, and it'll be exactly what you're looking for. Sports League starts last week of April. Got to get 3 ball bags going. Scratch League, no BS handicap. Now we're going to see who can and can't bowl. Yeah, boy. Yeah, you will. My rev rate is 275 to 320. My bowling speed is, whoa. So play to the right more. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Keon, we gotta figure out why your ball speed is so slow, bro. We need to get your ball speed up. That means you might need to generate more foot speed. Hey, I'm the OG. Steve. Ball of the week isn't out yet. Ball of the year isn't out yet. Too early. People remember. Well, listen, here's the thing. The Ion Max was ball of the year, and it came out early in the year. It doesn't matter when it came out, as long as it's out. The second place, I got a trophy. I'll have 8 or 9 participation trophies there. Facts, Brandon. I'm just saying it's winning everything right now. That's all. Yeah, but okay, but wait a minute. So if we're gonna judge a ball based on winning, right? Okay, so let's be clear about this. Let's be clear about this. If we're gonna base ball of the year off wins, then Motive should have the ball of the year every single year. Let's be honest. But that's just not the case. Ball of the year only March. Hey, I said so far. It's not my favorite ball currently. It's having a pretty good start of the year. Well, again, and I stress this enough, we can't predicate it on what the pros do. I mean, it's all about matching up. Close lays 5 balls. He's giving away in the first waffle. Hey, I'm not giving away the Ion Max Pearl. I'm not giving that away. Too Tall, fix drift now. Nationals will eat you up, and it will. My list is the exact, and I meant the exact same. Besides number 5, I'd put the Bionic over the Gremlin X. Okay, but that's fair. See, the problem, Graham, that I got with the Bionic is it's a niche ball. Like, there's a certain time to use it. That's it. And I'm talking about the Bionic, that is. There is a certain time to use it, and that's it. Now, if you pull that bionic out your bag and the lanes are ready for it, oh man, it's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? So here's another problem for me, right? Ion Max, Ion Max Pearl, then the Bionic. That's how you'd have to use them in sequence, right? That, or if you wanted to start, you go Vengeance Ion Max and then the Bionic. But again, you have to find that right time to use the Bionic. For me, uh, what do you mean when you say alignment? Okay, so say you want to be playing, say you want to play 12 to 7, right? If you're line, so if you're gonna play 12 to 7, okay, simple math is 5, 2.5. Okay, so you got 5, and then so then you'll move an extra 1. So technically, so because you're gonna play 12, so that's 13. You'll add 7 boards for the difference between the ball and your ankle, so that's 18. So basically, you're gonna stand 18 and play 12 to 5, right? Well, if you're standing at 23, you're gonna drift. You're gonna drift closer to where it's because your body can't physically have that ball that far away from you. So your body's gonna naturally drift you to that target. Now, say you want to play 15 to 7, well, 12 to 7, sorry, and you're going to stand at 15. Your body can't naturally get you the angle to be able to lay the ball down at 15. So what is your body naturally going to do? It's going to naturally make you walk left to be able to give yourself room to roll that ball. So that's a drift left example. That's a drift right example. What I'm saying is you got to start getting your alignment proper, getting to the proper number. I gave everybody that card. If you look in the media, if you look at the media, Too Tall in the Discord, you will see that card is in there from Kegel. And if you start using that alignment math, you will see that it will change your drift. Promise. I can get it to 14, 15. I have better control. Okay, that makes sense. However, well, if hey, listen, if you can score at that speed, then you're good to go. But that is a really low speed, though. Steve, my drift is consistent for right. I account for it. My spares too. Well, here again, the problem is you're drifting right because you're too far away from your target left. That's why. Has anyone shipped ball for nationals? Any issues with it? I've done it a couple of times, a couple of years in a row, Brandon. I never had any problems. They were right there when I got there, and they got home by the time I got home. And that's actually real. Well, no, they got here a day after I did, 2 days after I did, both times. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, coach. Moda will win ball of the year every year if EJ stops throwing the venom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we went by the right ball, then if we went by the bowlers, the pro bowlers bowling, then Moda would be ball of the year every year. Matter of fact, if that's the case, everybody would just start throwing Moda because I mean that's a reality. But I hear you. Me and you never agree on balls, anyways. Surprised our first list was ever close. We do, Graham. We just don't agree on the phase 2. That's it. Why you think it's still selling? That's what I'm saying. That's the ball we don't agree on is the phase 2 and the Venom Shock. Okay, we agree on them. I mean, I don't got a problem with the Venom Shock. It just hooks too much for me. But you know what? If I was trying to, I might have to get me another Venom Shock, man. I might have to do it. I might have to do it. I might have to get another one. Keon speed may not be low if that speed is at the pins. Don't forget, my house shows the miles per hour at the pins. Yeah. Yeah, off your hand, it could be 15, 16, 17 miles per hour. I'm working on getting my ball reaction the way I want or at a higher speed. That's what I'm saying. You may not have to worry about that. As long as the ball gets through the pins the right way, it don't matter. I was practicing day before yesterday, and at the pins, my balls were, I don't know, 14 mile an hour, 13.9, 14 mile an hour. Didn't matter to me. Got through the pins, right? That's all I care about. But here's the thing, though. I wasn't worried about how I wasn't worried about the score. I was just worried about stroking the ball, getting it out there, relaxing, getting it off my hand clean, and yeah, not bad. And like I said, hindsight 2020, man. Listen, if you're bowling and your ball speed saying 12, 13, that's at the pins. You're fine. I saw what Conley did after giving into the Jedi power of the shock. You can too. Come to the man, please. Listen, I'll tell you what, Brandon. I'll come over to the Venom Shock side if Conley can do that on a sports shot. How about that? Talk to your boy. Tell him to stop being a little yeller. Tell him come on down. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. Now, I've had the front nine on several different sports shots. So long, short pattern, 48 feet, 47 feet, 44 feet, 45 feet. So again, Brandon, if your man can produce that on a sports shot, I promise you I'll have a Venom Shock the next day. So tell him, say, hey, I want coach to use that Venom Shock, so you got to go bowl in a sports shot and get the front nine. Keon, last year I worked on getting my speed consistently up to 13, 14 on the monitors. It helped me be straighter and more consistent on dryer. Yeah, it'll do that. Grandma, you still looking to give away your 15-pound balls? I can't perform miracles, my friend. Only one guy that does that. Why is that a miracle? Brandon, that's your boy. You're supposed to be able to talk to your boy. Peer pressure him. Brandon, hit him with some peer pressure, cuz. Yeah, hit him with some Brandon, hit him with some peer pressure. Be like, yo, 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 yo. Hit him with some peer pressure. Tell him, say, Graham, I need your help on this. Player, come on, help a brother out. Keon said, yeah, on the house shot. So he got speed control then. Wow, did you really just say that out loud? You said he can't spell peer pressure. That's dirty work. Brandon, that's nasty work. I'm not even going to tell him you said it. That's nasty work. But I believe you, though. He probably couldn't spell it. That's nasty work. But seriously, though, real talk, I promise you this. Guys, I'm about to get off here in a minute. I got to handle some family business. Couple seconds. I just got a message on my phone where I might have to go handle something. Sorry. We had a blizzard up here. Yes, last night up until 1 o'clock today. So cars ain't running very good because a lot of snow and wheel wells making them shake a little bit. People feel uncomfortable driving them. You know how that goes. Keon, for increasing ball speed, also increasing rev rate a little bit. My swings move freely, less muscle now. Yeah, that can happen. For sure, Larry. Especially the ones I hate. Yeah. Graham giving away balls, people. Put your name in the Graham sweepstakes. But look, guys, thanks for tuning in. Let me jump off here. Let me handle this. I need to make sure I got everybody's okay. So we will be back. We'll listen. We should be live Wednesday. I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that everything works the way it's supposed to. I'm not 100% sure why that we had technical issues. I think it was the Wi-Fi at the bowling alley that just wasn't working. So the reality is, I'm hoping that we can do that. But yeah, let me jump off here. I promise the video for the series will be up tomorrow. Make sure everybody's getting their scores in, please. And this is Coach C. This is Bad Bell Bowling. This was the Breakpoint. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Um, and then I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday night, but I will keep everybody informed. I just want to make sure that I handle this. With that being said, everybody have a good night, and I will see you guys later.